Alright. This is impossible. This is actually impossible. So what we're trying to do, what we're attempting to do, we have to get 10 cities to a ridiculously high population, given the fact that this is just the way the game goes. We're running out of time in which to actually grow these stupid ass cities. Several of them are basically right at the precipice of having the target number. Like this one just needs wheat beer. So we are at the connect resources part of the game. Be sad that we don't have infinitely many warehouses in which to play. Not allowed to build on this cliff, apparently. Big warehouse. Hops. Where is the nearest hops for you? Oh, you're actually not that far away. There was music. Music has stopped. Oh. Oh. You know what we could do is just build them. Probably could just build another one of these, right? So we've reached the point. I mean, money is no object at this point of the show. Whoa. Well, sure. Money's no object. I have no idea how this will look on stream. I'm just kind of chilling. Game does use a lot of memory, despite it being a console game of all things. Alright, you need this. So the game only goes, what do we call it? Just gonna deliver 3 here. It's impossible. Okay, so that gets you what you need. And that probably means that wheat beer can now move up and back here. Wow, you're actually moving hops on this line? That's really freaking sad. Wow. Okay, we're not doing hops on that line anymore. Also, whoever the hell this is needs to probably start you're literally just getting fired. You don't get along with others, you're gone. Yeah. Since I now have a direct route for hops, we need to solve the congestion problem. Um, it's gonna have you do that. You certainly don't need to be doing the other thing. I'll be checking chat as I can. Unfortunately, this is a full screen game. You need vegetables? I gotta find a way to get you vegetables. Pretty sure the nearest vegetables is like way the hell up here somewhere. Oh, it's right over here. Actually, less bad than I thought it was. This all, you know, what this game makes me want to do is just play a better game, which is Open Transport Tycoon. And this is nice. I mean, there's some things they did that are nice in this game, but a lot of the late game management is just terrible. It's just flatly terrible. Why am I not allowed to build you like that? What is happening right now? Is it just the incline? It must just be the incline. Oh, you know what it might be? Is it might actually be the this particular bridge isn't going to be correct for... I can build it, it's just a issue with the pathing. Likes to do that. So it's still right here. Okay, so go away, come back. So essentially what we're doing is because this is one of the harder scenarios in the game. We've already dominated all of our competition. They've all been put out of business. I'm actually keeping them in business, even though they're probably in my way, but they're also probably moving a very limited amount of resources, but they do count up and back for me. You have a... Yep, okay. That you do. Oh, hello. Hello, Jeepicus. Is Railway Empire not a good word? Open TTD. Yeah, there actually are. Cowboys will show up and ruin your drinking water. Just Simutrans and Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Like, Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe is literally the best version of this game. But this one had challenging scenarios, and I think they did a good job. It's just the problem that they built it for console, so, like, why the UI is just a pain in the ass is beyond me. Sorry, so this is one of the key decisions in growing towns. So I'm running out of time in this scenario, and anytime I'm not on like one of these screens, the game's not paused because I play a more challenging version of the game. The base version of the game also doesn't. It allows trains to pass through one another, like Railway Tycoon, old school Railroad Tycoon, like Sid Meier's first Railroad Tycoon. And so I'm playing. The reason the tracks are all sprawled out the way that they are, um, the circles are signals, by the way. They're showing you the current status of the signals. That probably doesn't import you, but it helps you. It helps me realize where the not really where bottlenecks are. I have the trains highlighted based on utilization. But anyway, what we're doing here is so we have to figure out what is the most optimal, like a chain of 2 or 3 cities together. They can transport finished goods to each other, and the way essentially what we're trying to do in this scenario, we've already made $1 billion. The final goal, or at least one of the final goals, is to make 10 cities at 120,000 pop or bigger. Let me make sure I have chat up here while I'm just talking. So we have all these different industries that we can build, and the cheaper ones, like the sausage maker, the breweries, like I'm familiar with the normal rule set by like normal products. So like it's like wheat turns into bread, and meat. There's still meat in this one, but the cows turn into just straight up meat. And then you get leather from it too. Um, and so what you can do is you can have a route that moves all the stuff to a warehouse, which um, picks up goods, and then you can have the 2 cities have the separate. So you see this Oldenburg to Bremen here. This particular route can do passengers and mail, which makes you a boatload of money, or as the game progresses here, I don't care about money anymore. So they're just basically set to transport anything they can, and it's going to take the demanded goods first, which is like the city's big, so the outputs of cheese, the leather, and the sausage are all going to be needed here because they're not being built. So you have stuff out in the woods, the rural things that are come out of the ground and mines and whatnot. Every city's going to demand most of those. Some of them are purely for manufacturing; they don't count. But there's basically a fulfillment of demand in each city at the top left corner, and if it's above 60%, the city grows. If it's below 60%, the city shrinks. So we basically have to fulfill at least 60% of these cities' demands, and hopefully a little bit more, so cities can grow. They need to get to. You only see 5 green dots here, or squares, or whatever. 6 is 120,000. So the key thing here is that we want to produce something at this factory that's nearby. Yeah, right. They eat it up. I was just going to stream this for fun, and now people are showing up. So I feel like this is a hard to follow ass game, but you're going to see me get frustrated because we're going to try before Jeopardy to win this goddamn scenario. So I came with new strats because normally I just connect cities. I'll connect cities, and then I'll just use that. The stations we're building, they have 4 connections on each side, and the game's developers were told you're morons because if you build the regular train stations that don't have all this weird switching stuff on the ends, they added that later, so that when the train gets into the switching station, the game actually has AI that determines basically find an open station for you to stop in. The regular stations that are just a straight line that don't have any of that switching station stuff, they don't have any intelligence to pick an open lane. Basically, they literally will pick the shortest path, and all of them will try to go in. Like if you have a bunch of trains coming from the same place, they're all going to think the same path as this one station lane. They're all going to try to go there. So when we use those, we typically pretend that only one can ever fill that station, and we just basically have a one-way track that goes from the destination or from the origination point to the destination, this one laner, and we basically just split it into a one-way street. Basically, we go one way goes out and one way comes back, and that's why when you see the signals, there's all these one-way signals and arrows pointing one way. You can really only go one way on my train network. Well, there's two lanes. There's two lines on all these. You see, basically every single one is set up like this, and it's just how do we do the connections at the end. If we have this switching station that we can build, we just connect it in, or we could just split it down to one lane if we wanted. But this, it can pick either lane. The ones that can't, that are kind of, I have to do in places where I have to kind of squeeze in stuff. So anywho, that's so there's a limited number. You only can build 2 of these normal stations per city, and they will transport anything that is demanded and accept anything that's demanded by the city. Warehouses are special. You have to pick what resources they can accept. They will deliver stuff to the city. If it's sitting in their warehouse, they'll sell it to the city. What they can't do however, is pick up finished goods from the city and put it in this warehouse. Only stuff you deliver from another place goes to this warehouse. This is the trick. Is to grow this city, we basically need to kind of we only have so many of these connections because we're only allowed this 4-track on this side, 4-track on this side, 4-track this side, 4-track this side. And it gets really, really congested in this station if every single one of these tracks splits off into a one-way out to some rural thing, or even to other cities. And so we basically, the goal today is to try something new, which is basically one of these stations is basically devoted to talking to one of its sister cities, possibly others too. We could connect this one to the next city, but basically one is pedestrian traffic and finished goods, and then the other one I guess can be finished goods or whatever. But basically we're trying to push these resources into the warehouse because I can fit a lot more warehouses. They have a larger catchment area to attach to the city. Like these kind of have to be built here, anywhere in like the city radius, this close, like the actual city footprint. Whereas these warehouses capture when you pay more for a station, there's a larger area when you go to build one. So what we're trying to do here, with all that said, is figure out what resources nearby that we can build that this factory is going to build a ton of, so that this city can be satisfied with it, and this city can be satisfied with it, and maybe even this city. But as you see, pretty much all of them have this wheat beer, the clothing, like that should be enough to win the damn scenario. What a town name, worth reading. That's the name of the cow. That's a rural station. Yep, that's exactly the point, Jeepicus, is in there we could just have like little bypasses along the way if we didn't want to forward tracks. The way this game works, you get a discount on parallel track. Like tunnels and bridges and stuff can still cost a fortune, but just straight yeah, I think a lot of the cattle places are called. We're in Germany, so a lot of the things are thematically named. This is considered like we have all the DLC besides the Japan DLC. I've been playing through the game. My hope was to finish this and play Automa Chef today. Maybe that'll still happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I really wanted to play Mahjong, but I'm like, I'm just gonna get frustrated. I haven't played like real Mahjong. I've just been basically like chillaxing, playing the stupid mode, like this one game of that just to get the quest and just to play some Mahjong. I have to kind of get back in the mindset. You were late by 3 seconds. I have. Have you played the Japan DLC? I'll probably get it at some point, maybe when I finish this. But it's just like open TTD. I can like, copy complex train orders like stupidly easy. Like the UI is just way better. This is just the sad fact that this is a console game too. All right, so we already have cookies. I keep calling them cookies. I guess they're bread, but there's pastries. Distillery. We don't have a distillery. Is there fruit anywhere close here? Also, the game's music stopped. I have no idea why. So let's just listen to this because I don't know what happened to it. It's just gone. Nah, but watch Aquas plays a lot of Densha di Go. What is that? So distillery is a thought. Because basically these ones further down just don't matter to us because they're so far down the line of demanded. They probably don't matter. Actually, how much furniture is actually... Hold up. Furniture industry might actually be good. Is furniture, like, demanded prior to... Okay, we can do furniture. We can actually do furniture. I'm glad you like the music. Alright, Hamburg, what is happening with your dumbass? You need fruit. You need dairy. So if you currently don't have an express route, so this is what we need one of these routes for. Oh yeah, it's not too loud. And you'll see now we get in this issue where a lot of tracks are crossing and it's just a pain in the ass. As far as incline, as long as it's green, I don't think it has a massive impact, or at least we don't care that much. But like 87 looks terrible there. But you see, we just get one in here, and then instead of using up this last valuable connection, I'm not really sure what the hell's happening here. Why does it look like two tracks? It's not. We're just gonna lay this parallel track, connect it, and now we do the signals. And I'm just laying these one-ways, which is possible. Add a supply tower. Probably don't need an extra supply tower. This is a warehouse. No, we're good. So this can just be any finished goods. I don't care what they are. And we're just gonna have it do as many as I can. Alright, those cities should help each other now. This is expanded, right? Expand it. Like you see this. So this guy is moving all these pastries and clothing over here. Bunch. Did we make one? We have one. One is done. Thank God. Okay. This one should be doing better. We have like more wheat beer than I can. We don't have enough hops. Uh-oh. Gonna need more hops, guys. Where's that hops coming from? The preserve? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's the one. You need to send more hops. See, we just copy trains. That's why we do the one ways, is because they can man, there's stuff going everywhere, man. So the way the AI works is this 100% utilization. They'll eventually expand that for me automatically. Man, I tried to make you do something useful and you're just dumb. Built the worst possible thing. I don't even want to fight with that right now. It's gonna be really sad when we fail this scenario, isn't it? We should have done a better job of building up the cities earlier. This is just wrong here. Whatever the hell this is, oh, this has been there, but it's not gonna build. It's not good. Like the beer is probably the best thing it could be doing. The AI is in there. The yellow lines are AI. You're missing pastries, and you're missing hops. We need to get hops, pastries, and all kinds of garbage to you. Hops. Fruit. Sure. So, step one, we need to get to this right here. So we could just have these two connect the main line, but I need all the entrance and exits for this. Let's supply tower. That's that. Now I gotta find what? I gotta find fruit and hops for you. Okay. And this is the real challenge, is that some cities are just really not suited. So, like, fruit, that's the nearest fruit. Isn't that just sad? That's such a sad panda. Attention mall shoppers. Well, let's get it over. Like, why can't there be a button? Just build this all the way down here. Just do that. If I build the supply tower first, it'll basically act as like an end point to those signal towers. So it's easier just to build it this way. We're gonna need like a whole bunch of trains moving fruit there. Like, why do I need to confirm everything? Like, is there a way to shut off confirming shit? Options. Graphics. No. Why is there not an option to turn off auto confirm? Oh god, okay. And can you, okay. Yes, all of the resources are available from the beginning. The big shtick to this scenario is this little button that says pick territory. You're supposed to be reuniting Germany after World War II. Or after World War I or something. And the trick is in like the normal regular scenarios that you learn the game on before you got to this DLC content where they added new features, the trick here is that you could just build anywhere you want as long as it connected to your main line. In this one, I actually had to spend millions of dollars to unlock like each territory of Germany and like Switzerland and stuff. So a lot of our early money and initial expansion was stunted by just lighting $40 million on fire to unlock the various regions, which was one of the goals. And that really slowed us down. But now, of course, we have $1 bazillion. What else am I bringing here? I gotta find fruit. I already have fruit. The other thing. Hops. Oh, God. The other thing is finding these resources on the map is tricky. In open... I hope you're not getting dizzy or anything. In Open Transport Tycoon, there's, like, buttons that just do this for you. Like, you just click like, you get a pop-up menu and you can just click on where you want stuff. This is interesting. We could just build another... So we can just build another warehouse. You see this catchment area is very large. It's very jumbo large. We can just collect our hops this way. So for these warehouses, I have to actually select these resources. I can't, like, just have it be automatic. I don't understand why it just can't be automatic picking up stuff. We can go tunnel under this. That's fine. We'll probably never... So this is the other way to hook these up. Oh, I can't do it that way. Never mind. I was just going to connect the two direct, but that's not happening. So one issue here is... Oh no, we're good, we're good. That's a real warehouse. If that was one that didn't have the signaling station, I'd only be able to land in that first lane. Trains do require supplies, all of them in this game. Unlike other games where you get to a certain point, trains don't require supply anymore. I'm just going to send as many hops as I can, it just doesn't matter. Okay. What is this meat anyways? You just need salt? You need salt and wood? Whatever. You don't have any wood, do you? Oh, you have a bazillion wood. You have more wood than you'll ever need. Where's the wood coming from? Who's shipping you wood? Oh, it's the AI. Well, good for you. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you one better. Attention mall shoppers. Sale on pastries. Aisle 1. Trains also require maintenance. That's what I'm building that little gear thing in the corner for. Alright, so this guy... Did I find you everything you needed? Oh hell, you're not building... sauerkraut is probably okay. Yeah, sauerkraut's actually reasonably demanded. Question is there salt? If there's no salt anywhere near you, it's a pointless venture. Is it though? So the AI, well, it's just like generic players, non-players in the game. You know, I guess you can take salt. Yes, you can take salt. You require salt too, huh? Okay. We just built a $400,000 tunnel. Nothing problem with that. This is the nearest salt. Isn't that sad? This will be the first salt connection I've made in the game. But I'm desperate at this point to, like, anything I can connect right now that would push us to winning, because I don't want to repeat this damn scenario. Please, no. One issue with tunnels is you can't, game gonna let me connect them? How far can I go? Cool. Any bridge or tunnel, you can only go double track with. You can't like go 4 wide or infinite or anything. Alright. So you see, this is a long haul, so we're just gonna get some more supply towers in here, so nothing... If the supply runs out, the trains don't just blow up or anything, but they will take an eternity to get to the next spot. You're just gonna have as many trains I can throw at you. That's a really long route. Okay. So this dumb place, I guess you can hold salt too. These tracks aren't really connected at all. I don't have to rebuild the sanding tower. Check chat when I can here. Super build time. So anytime we're assigning trains, time runs. And we only have till the end of 1864 to win. We may actually have to purchase this salting mine. Yeah, we have to buy it. We have to buy it outright. So we can halt the game right here. So what is white, yellow, orange dots? You must have those areas. Yeah, I'm going to need to know more than that. Alright, we now have a lot of... We actually have the maximum amount of stuff that can come out of that. Yellow... What are yellow? This stuff? This? Point it out. I'll stop moving for a second. You tell me where it is. As far as competitors, there were 2 AIs at the beginning of this scenario. We purchased 100% of their shares. Weird rules in this game. I can merge and kick them out of the game, but their trains are still operating and possibly moving resources for me. I also collect all their money. they also allow to break the rules. So once I merge, all my trains are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm not following the rules anymore. I'm not following the AI's rules anymore. So basically, if I purchase the company, I'm just going to tear all their stuff down because I need to get these things to 120. And when a competitor, like, I'm only allowed to build one station here because the competitor already built one. Let's see, what's your comment? Oh, the dots on the mini-map. Dots on the mini-map. I think this big circle is like my big capital city. I think this circle is the actual capital of Germany. It's hard to see, but the halvesies ones mean we have split control of the city. It's control because like I can interact with the city more because I have a station there. But remember the 2-station rule. That's why there's this half disc. All the ones that are solid blue are me. And yeah, I didn't build in the mountains. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with these. Because, like, okay, I can buy this, but, like, what am I developing here? This city's so far away from everything. There really aren't a lot of resources to build from here. I mean, I guess there are, but it's all through mountains, and before we had $1 billion. Like, if I buy these, they're like 4 or 6 million each. And then, what am I doing? I'm also going to, all these contour lines are basically mountains and hills that I have to blow through. So, like, I haven't even figured out this. Like, I have enough cities to make 120k. I don't need to buy the rest of these. It's not required. It's actually honestly tempting to try to build these up. We also have a fruit source. We have a fruit source here, so we're actually going to we're going to get fruit into Lisa here. Lisa's going to be one of our magic 10. That'll save us from the humiliation of having to redo this whole scenario again. Really sure what we're doing here. So we're building this down into not the wheat. We want to get to this fruit. I'm a bit worried that other station is going to be a bit blocked, but I don't think I badly need that station. Yeah, I don't really need that station in that direction, so save some space here for the last one. Gonna need another supply tower. I'm waiting for the game to just crash from all the bullshit in this game. Alright. So industry will slowly grow by itself. We might have to purchase some just to make it go faster. Where's money? Okay, well, the cost of bridges going down is actually probably better than other things happening. Alright, so do you need wheat? Does Lisa not have wheat? You don't have wheat. So you also need wheat coming in. Time to build the wheat. So like here you'll see I'm not allowed to build... Oops. So like here I'm not allowed to build another separate track, so I actually have to do this. It's really, really sad. Just doing it like that, just in case there's an overlap issue. I don't want to not be able to build there. I can help it. This is fine. We're gonna just get a bunch of wheat into Lisa. So now we have a whole bunch of stuff coming there. In fact, this we're probably going to tear down this industry. Oh no, we have the salt coming. When it grows, we will probably build cookie factory. I always think it's cookies. It's not. It's the pastry thing. Because like if this guy had pastries, we'd be in good shape. Is there a? We also need to know if there is a direct connection between this city and there is not. So that needs to happen. This music reminds me of the Vulture Culture levels from Donkey Kong every time. I think a lot of this album is like sort of inspired from it. It's gonna be tough to find a way to build. Okay, that worked. So this connection is just going to be allowed to do whatever it needs to do. Right now it's just going to be passengers, but in the future it's going to be pastries. Right? It does. Now we're into July. Hey, 3 cities are now 120k. Let's go, baby. Oh no, is this farm no good either? This farm's okay. How's the hops farm doing? Hops farm is gonna... Oh god. It's $1 million to buy it, who cares? Days to not go though. Goal here being we need to produce a cartload like a week. Whatever, just produce all of them. So the maximum growth for a business is 5 levels. There was some deep mystique. Yeah, I mean, if they didn't have success with that arcade game, I'm not really sure exactly where they'd be at. You're right. Okay, somehow you have absolutely no wheat. Where the hell is the wheat? Where's the wheat? Wheat? No. There's wheat like right here I can buy. This was a very interesting estate. I wonder if this is here for a reason. Because you could basically run a station that has all of these goods and run it to each of these cities. Like, that's technically a plausible thing to be doing. It's just that it's so far away from everything else I have going on. And it doesn't... There's no basic... I guess there is basic resources here. Maybe we do build these up. Maybe we buy this, and I'll show you how we can build up really quick. At any rate, we need wheat getting to here. And that was sort of the purpose of getting this farm up and running. So now we got to get one going all the way here. We'll just go around, because we're probably not building. Where's this warehouse connection? So I'm out of warehouse connection, so let's see if I can build another warehouse. You'll notice I can't. I'm really not out of warehouse connection, though. I can just go here. Why am I not allowed to build? Oh. But first. So we're just we can add more nodes to our connection to fix it. There we go. And you don't have to supply like 100% of the goods. Actually, I'm dumb, right? Isn't that the oh no, we're at Posen, we're good. You don't have to supply 100% of goods in the regular game. Like, some people try to, like, build cities to millions and stuff, and yeah, you guys need to supply everything forever, but not here so much. Something happened with this corner. I don't know what's happening with this corner. Yeah, I guess what other goes. the real shame here is that I'm going to need a bunch of supply towers. Does this accept wheat yet? No. So now I need like 1,000,000 lines sending wheat because of how long it is. The saturation effect of, you know, one train would run out of. They would use up all that wheat before anything can happen. See, like, doesn't this song's gonna sound an awful lot like one of those levels too. So how much wheat is at this station? Because it's gonna need a lot more probably. Yeah, we're gonna actually need more wheat here. Gonna bid that out. Yeah, it's got that. It's an effect is called something, but yeah, it really uses the layering system. Alright, well, I'm just spending all of my money on upgrading businesses. Alright, so now those are good to go. Make sure this has a way to repair, and really just more of those. Alright, cool. So these are hopefully going to grow now. I don't think there's going to be an issue. Naturally, I don't own the wheat. Normally you have like a bazillion time to just let these grow naturally, because this is an exorbitant amount of money to be paying for these businesses. But I need the hops, like, building right now, so... In fact, I need this building as well. Apparently they're okay, but they're just not quite the same as the old ones, but they're still good. They're still good. Alright, this is gonna grow now. Still only 3 cities. Good pastries now. I have no idea where you're getting pastries from, but neat. I don't know if it just needs the meat, but if that's all it needs, then this will run. Apparently it already has it. So why am I not making any smoked ham? Or is it just happening at such a snail's pace? Oh, it's not making because the warehouse is overfilled? Oh dear. We're back. It says 2014. I thought it was that Crystal Caverns or something. Tropical Freeze. Well, I thought there was a big breakup. Like, they stopped paying them to make those games, period. Alright, this one's growing handsomely. That's really good. Lisa, what can I get you? Wheat beer and sauerkraut appear to be on the menu. Are sugar beets available somewhere dumb nearby? The sugar beets is the strangest thing in this scenario. Like, they demand vegetables and fruit, but then sugar beets are just randomly something that happens way later. This reminds me of Booster Tower. Sugar beets it is. Just the beginning of it. I shouldn't have just connected that direct. I have this dumb auto-built mound in front of the other two connectors. That's just it's a bridge game. Oh, it'll work. Cool. Thanks for the bridge. Like, why can't I just have supply towers, like, not matter anymore? Like, who needs them? Oh no. Do I have to buy this damn farm too? I do. There's nothing in this scenario seems to, like, grow, ever. So we buy this out, we'll get more sugar beets. Give me more sugar beets, please. Max it out. Yeah. Well, that explains probably why this guy didn't have any. Alright, so he's gonna grow, and we're kind of done here, except this guy needs to grow. Hamburg is done. I don't know what this was supposed to do. Dairy? What are you even short? Vegetables. Oh god. We can get you vegetables. I can get you vegetables, big boy. So if I build like that, I can't get you vegetables. Vegetables, sugar beets. Gonna do the double track from the source. Don't have to muck around with anything else. So that'll get you what you need in terms of vegetables. I think I can make this one a candidate. Sugar beets. Did I just really hook up milk instead of sugar beets? I did. I guess you get milk too. Sugar beets this way. Why can't I build that? I'm gonna add milk and sugar beets. Well, sugar beets already added because that was what this was originally. Let me guess, there's no sugar beets available. Apparently I own this business, so now there's sugar beets available. All of the sugar beets. What else do you need? Vegetables, that was where this began. Oh, we have vegetables coming. Cool. Like, I wish there was a way to just view demand. So now you just need wheat beer. You mean wheat beer and sauerkraut. Really just wheat beer. Because we've confirmed that the latter does not need to exist. Oh, are you just building it? Do you supply wheat beer? Oh yeah. Expand, make it a big industry. Let's go. Where's that beautiful bean footage coming from? Because wherever that hops is coming from, I need more of it apparently. You're actually using, oh dear Jesus, this is an $8 million. This estate is an $8 million. Oh, you get to make even more hops. I'm not even sure that's the hops that we're taking from. Where's your hops coming from? From another warehouse? Is that the problem? I need to get you hops, man. Okay. Probably get in right there too. Oh, it's a really bad incline. Oh, that solves the problem. I'm just gonna have it directly get hops. I don't need to be screwing around with the other stuff happening here. I don't have to worry about it running out of supply and not being able to supply that other city. Okay. Well, you're welcome back. Okay. Hamburg is growing again. This guy's got to be close, right? I don't understand why there's no demand for wheat beer. Do you just not have any excess wheat beer to give? That would be the problem. Send him more wheat beer. I don't know what the hell this inventor is going to be spent on, but let's go spend them. Faster train maintenance is honestly probably pretty good at this point. Oh my goodness, we have 5 cities that have achieved the number. Wish I could easily know which one. There is kind of a way. But Posen did it. Lisa is gonna do it. What did Lisa need to have? Was I building up for a brewery? What do you need that you don't currently have? Is it pastries? The answer is pastries. Wow, we might actually win this scenario before Jeopardy. Naturally, we're going to have this make all of the pastries. In theory, this can now supply anybody else it needs with pastries. Let's see, what do you got? You ordered an ergonomic chair, and the thing is, it's a really nice chair. Really? You should link me the chair. It doesn't have a headrest. Yeah. Where'd you find this? Cool. Different way to get to the same end, yeah. They actually could have treated my glasses with some kind of blue film, but it was like, and I was like, well, does this just mean is it just going to be blue all the time? And they're like, yeah, it's going to be tinted. And I'm like, why would I want that? I mean, I understand why, but like, really? That's the solution we have. Why can't we just have the computer not just output that wavelength? Okay, this guy's growing. This guy's growing. Here we go. Here we go. Where's the wheat beer? Oh, we got 6 of them at the number. Uh-oh, we might do this, boys. Check the reviews. Let's see. If you found the chair, I will literally purchase one. My office needs a new chair. Let's see. Oh, it's mesh. Oh, you almost had me sold, and then it said the magic words mesh. I'm currently sitting in not a mesh chair because of what happened. And that I cannot sit on mesh chairs anymore. Look at how comfortable this guy looks. It says mesh, but the seat is not mesh. And it has foldable arms. Oh no. You might have a winner here. Yeah, this looks interesting. Who's following me? Master Prime 228. Thanks for the follow. Playing a game we never stream, but I promise you we play puzzle games like this. What? Really, this fell down. So like squeezed up against the desk, so it looks like I'm really fat. It does have a 29 plus. Nice. I'm too tall. That's the general issue I have with all those. But I'm definitely gonna save this. Because, like, for $100, 100 and change, I'm honestly tempted. I like the fact that it doesn't have a mesh seat. That's a big deal. Instructions. Seat's too thin. It might be worth trying though. The problem is, like, I look up all these like incredibly expensive chairs and they have like a mesh seat, and I'm like, how can you say? Thank you. I will leave these open and do some more investigation. We have Prime or whatever, so I can always, if it's bad, I can just I see, it just clips. That's not bad. Yeah, I could see that working. Thank you. Alright, what are we doing here? Hanover's not quite there yet. It's right at the cusp. What do you need? You need meat? You need pastries. Well, step one, I own the pastry factory. You got the pastries, my dude. Alright, you have everything. The only thing you're missing is meat product. So you just need to have a route. Someone that does meat. And you have that, apparently. Yep. That is you got it exactly. Alright, we need Hanover to have a direct connection. Doesn't it have a direct connection to Brennan? Well, good. The direct connection to Brennan is how we're going to make this work. Assuming Brennan is producing enough stuff. It may not. These might be passengers only, and that might be the issue. Well, apparently, see, so like this privateer, it's not an AI player, it's just the way the game works behind the scenes. Since there's high utilization, they're building everything they need to. Is there not enough pig? There's plenty of pig. Okay. Wow, we're actually going to win this mission. I have 35 minutes to solve this mission. What else? So you just need the sausages. You just need the sausages. If I can find you fruit, that's going to put us over the top for sure. Hell's the fruit. You don't have sugar beets either. Let me get you sugar beets. You have 0 sugar beets, right? Yeah. There comes the meat. Okay. Oh, Oldenburg. Oldenburg is gigantic. Hold on. Hamburg, gigantic. Lens. So this one's got a problem. The problem is not simply more cowbell. You have a bazillion pastries, which we don't have as wheat beer. beverage. You could supply the wheat beer. It's just there aren't any hops. Or is there just no hops at all? Wow, I'm actually using up all of the hops that exist in this particular spot. It's just, there's the max. 76 is just the max. Oh no, it's January. Oh god. Frankfurt on Main. What are you missing? Fruit, dairy, and sugar beets. There's dairy. Right? So I gotta find that hot dairy. Oh, fruit. Here's the fruit. Oh, I didn't realize there was fruit right here. This is actually a really bad connection because of the multiple bridges. I can't do a I can't set the track up the way I want to. This should get us over the top at this particular location. Oh, I needed to find you what else? Oh, you're gonna actually have cheese now with that dairy coming in too. I needed to find you sugar beets. Oh, there's your sugar beets. Another warehouse, it looks like. Can I get another warehouse? Answer is maybe no. Might be able to get one. There you go. Dumb bridge, but it'll work. Really, once it gets like one supply of this, we should be like fine forever. breathable. Yeah, the gaming chairs, I had a friend in Dota. They were a physio for the teams. Chairs aren't good. They're not great. They're very overpriced. Alright, hopefully that solves our crisis. In theory, though, like, why... Oh, you don't have fruit. Oh, cool. I'm gonna be able to knock out 2 birds here with 1 stone. So, guess who else needs fruit? You. Where's the fruit? Oh, you already had a milk source. Oh well, you get another one. And sugar beets. God, I have to buy these now, too. To buy everything on the map, man. Glad I have $30 million, which you just never marked. You never get that much in this game. Game's lagging now, aggressively. Probably because I'm streaming it too. Reducing the costs of things sounds delightful. Also out of wheat at this location too. There easy wheat. Yes, there is. Hopefully adding this one, that should, there we go, we're growing here. 7. So this will be 8 and 9 once these are good. Somehow you don't have milk yet. You have milk coming in, right? You're just out of milk. Is there no milk here? Plenty of milk. Hey, Biba. We're trying to beat this really hard scenario in Railway Empire. Into March. Where the hell is this fruit, man? Where's the fruit? Where's the beets? Where the hell is the fruit? This is not here yet? Hell yeah. We have to find one more city to grow. How you doing, Viva? The scenarios are way better than the campaign. Campaign is like tutorial mode. Okay, what other city can I get? You're done, right? You're done. I need another city that we can grow. What? Who the hell needs that? Nobody needs that. That is definitely not what's being built here. Dairy seems like a good excuse. The first thing we do with this thing is destroy it and build a better industry. Dairy might be the industry. Analyzing the map for what I want to do here. What does this place even need? It just needs the damn beer. You currently don't have a direct connection to Hanover? Let me introduce you to Hanover. Because Hanover has like 11 million beer. I do mean actually 11 billion. Bet you if I check it, it's probably very near 99 beer. Alright. Yeah, I had a day. Okay, though. What the hell else do you need? Fruit, huh? Where's the fruit coming from? this. This is where the fruit's coming from. No, it's coming from here. Oh, that's actually not bad at all. Why do you currently not have fruit? I swear, if that's a frickin' bridge the whole way. Give me a bridge the entirety of the way, huh? So you have to build in, like, steps sometimes, so the game doesn't, like, really make a really weird route. Like it's really hard to make, like, double track and stuff with, something like this. Get our signals down. Oh, I do want to see the one in question. Guess what? You're fired. Anytime a train stops, we have to fire personnel. And now I don't know where I am on the map anymore. I was over here somewhere. God damn it. Alright, what is happening here? Yeah, I have a lot of clutter going on, and I'm trying to, like, get rid of some stuff. It's really complicated because it's just years and years of stuff on the top of one another, and, like, some of the stuff, legitimately there's a need for some of it, so it's like, well, this is so much getting through all of it. Okay. So we're going to be able to get to this thing. We're only 2 cities away from surviving this scenario. Surviving the lag. Alright, he hit 120. Alright, all we have to do is hit one more. Yeah. Because this guy's gonna hit it. Mr. Hops over here. Isn't there hops somewhere over here? Yeah, there is. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna inject you with more hops. You're out of tracks. Well... No, no! Remember this that I like built for literally this one thing? Well, it's gonna be for 2 things. Here. Where's that hops? Let's go there. I'm gonna get more hops to this station. I am full screen, by the way, so any messages I'm not gonna 100% see right away. Not ignoring anyone. Wait, how the hell? Wait, no. We go here. Thanks, game. Thanks for letting me know that I'm connected to stations. Give us some use out of them. So, like, your people fight, like, they don't get along, and I'm like, what a stupid mechanic. It's all, I mean, there's no way to, like, know, like, I guess you have to, like, know their personality and stuff, but, like, I have so many network, like, who cares? Just fire them. If they tend to never get along with other people, fire them. I'm not manually assigning, like, just 1 per train, because really the most effective thing is to assign 1 to the train. Because they can't ever get pissed off with themselves. Oh my god, okay. And there are no cities that were not connected to... What's up here? You're kind of close. What can I get you? Oh, you're missing a lot of things. Was I trying to build you and it just failed, or what? You're not missing that many things. Yeah. Like, how many things do you not have? You don't have meat. You're missing fruit, milk. We can probably do this. We can probably just do this one. I'm going to try to do both. We got fruit and milk coming. Where the hell's fruit? Nearest fruit. Oh no. Oh no. Seem to recall why we didn't build here. There's no fruit anywhere near here. The nearest fruit is literally this. Well, alright. Alright. How's the iRacing going? Yeah, it should be enough double track to make this work. Sweaty one Suzuka. I love Suzuka. Nice. Making sure there's enough fruit there for all. The hell else needs to happen? We're at 1 to go. All we got to do is grow this son of a bitch. You need wheat. Wheat should be easy. Wheat should be really easy. There's wheat right here. Oh my god, are we actually gonna win? Is this about to happen? This is why I didn't kill off all the AIs, because apparently they've been subsisting this particular... Give me the wheat. 1, 2. So in OpenTTD, you can just, like, say, make 4 trains of this. Just make them. Uh-oh. Yeah, Suzuka's really got a tire pounding in the, there's a number of them that do that, the first few complexes. Alright, so this guy grew. It's gonna be one of these two that do it for us. I mean, this guy's got 72% satisfied, so... chances are that one of these is going to work, and then the scenario is over. So I'm going to save here. I think we beat the scenario. I hope. I don't have to do the scenario again. Where's what's funny is it probably isn't the end of the scenario, right? I've never built like this many cities up at once. I have no idea what city I was working on is. And the AI is garbage land, so it's down here. Gone now, man. Did Lisa make it? Lisa made it. I've lost the city. Coat bus. Oh, it's up here. It could also use wool. Somehow, no wool. I got a couple trains for that. Does this look like... Let's see what this is. What do we got here? Game pause. Does this look like this child's happy with this product? Oh my god. Poor child. Yeah, it came off the trains. The train can't stop. It's like the movie Speed. We can't stop. Not taking over your failing business. Once this fruit gets here, we should be like golden, man. I should probably just be able to save from here. You know.
Industry has gained more and more power.
That was it?
Voices of everlasting trouble.
Our rating is screwed because of how we started the game.
Will probably never be completely silent. Because it seems to be a basic German need to speak ill of their government over a beer. The goal of a German state has not yet been achieved, and the bond which is holding the German states together is fragile. However, the solid foundation has been laid, and I feel indebted to you. For now, we are prepared for any troubles that may lie ahead of us.
You done talking? Alright. We probably didn't get president. Yeah, we kind of got screwed. So for simplicity's sake, I tried to build better stations at the beginning, and they cost too much money, which slowed us down. That's the only reason that we didn't get a full rating. The rating system in this game doesn't work. We basically always get perfect score. And we also know how to abuse it. I just didn't abuse it enough, and we were way behind in that scenario. But yeah, so I have... So this is the regular campaign, which kind of was boring. Mexico is apparently very hard, so we're saving that one for last. We did all these South America. I did that one the other day. Then we did this one. So the next one is France, which also says it's hard. Then we have Northern Europe, Australia. And I believe they're all marked as hard. Okay. So this is the next one. And, yeah.
おかえりなさい。今日は何をしましょうか。
Get out of that laggy game. I want to play Auto Chef. Not get wrecked in this. I want to play Auto Chef right now. I have literally 10 minutes, so we're gonna play a game of pinball. Be sad. What do you got here? Seem to pretty much link stuff with a full track, no logic switch or anything, or very few. Yeah, I pretty much always double track because the AI it's stupid. They wrote really bad AI for the trains. So letting them have, and then double track is incredibly cheap. Like an Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, double track is not cheap. So having bypasses has a value because like but in this game, like I need to build 100 of these, so what's the easiest way with a terrible UI that allows me to do what I want to do? Not really restricted by logic switch. You can't do there's samples out there. You can't do the types of there are no path signals in transport not transport tycoon. There's no path signals in what do you call it? There's no path signals in Open TTD. Let me make sure I can see chat now that we're doing this. Let's pause this music. We're gonna play it. So our choice of a Medieval Madness. Attack from Mars, I know there's issues with this. I actually found more issues with this game. The force field going up has an invisible wall here. So like when that bar's coming up, like in the normal thing, like the ball will just roll over it. On this, there's actually a physical invisible wall that's put up that you can't go through it. And I haven't quite figured... The drains are different in this game. It doesn't play like the regular. It's way too happy to go to outlanes. But I figure if I only have 10 minutes for Jeopardy, at least I know a game of this is not going to last very long. It was this or Medieval Madness, but I've been rocking Medieval Madness too hard, so we'd be here. Aw, you see, like, that action is wrong. I just know, like, I can tell you from playing the game in real life way too much. There are very happy drains in this game, but they're not that happy. And the slingshot action's way too harsh. The ball's coming out of various, like coming out of this, it should not be hitting what it hits. It should be way more capturable. This is way too tight. That was actually like the nicest captured ball I gave. That's not where I wanted to shoot. So we just usually restart a bunch of times because I'm still learning the game and it's just really cheesy. Pinball Arcade's version of this is way better. And I should just get the virtual pinball so that I can actually mess with the operator settings. Because apparently I'm the only person in the world that wants an operator's menu. So like there's a lot of action, like things coming out of the jets, hitting the right slingshot coming down is just wrong. It shouldn't be hitting that. Slingshots are way too happy to be slingshots. We'll play this one out. Not that I had a good start or anything. Probably should do that. Oh dear lord. Oh my god, I can't shoot the middle. What is happening? Oh my. Oh my god, I honestly wasn't expecting the ball to come out of the of that for some reason, and I don't know why, but I just wasn't expecting it. Oh my god, they called that the ball? The super skill shot didn't even run out yet. Well, I guess you're gonna get another game. I guess you get another. You're gonna give me multi-ball because I suck. Yeah. I saw that in the list. I'm like, you're not giving me points on ball 3 with a shit score. And I also just haven't gotten all of the, that was also wrong. The scoop would have reset. And it would not have given me a weak long shot of the scoop. What is happening and why is that going off? Why is Breadbox going off? Where's Breadbox?
Glad to help for a worthy cause.
Who's... okay. Let me see. Was that one of you? Apparently the extra life stuff is still on. That could have just been anyone donating. Let's see what just happened here. Was that mine or was that our team's? There's 1,000 things happening right now. Please don't start my stream. Please don't do that. It's going to be very loud. Please don't. Okay, that was someone donating to our extra life, by the way. Cool. I'm glad it works. I'm glad it works. I can't see... Yeah, somebody donated a few bucks. I don't even know how much it was, but thank you. That's something I have to worry about. I think it's just, we trickle in. It should show up on it. But I, at the moment, this particular screen doesn't have it all set up because this is not what we were going to be streaming. Maybe we can get the extra ball from shooting this guy. Well, that was the worst multi-ball ever, but it was worth it because with charity. Let's try one more time. They make you do this. Like, I don't understand why I need to go to a menu that reports back to me the score, and I don't care. I just don't care. But we'll do one. This is the last round, and then we'll call it a stream. Light lock. See, that's a normal award. That's a you don't suck award. Oh, that's another miss. Good to know that that worked. I had to reset the whole thing. The ball locked here. So this game, there's 6. In order to get to wizard mode, there are 6 goals, which is rule the universe. The 6 things you have to do, you have to accomplish a super jackpot in the regular multi-ball. You need to make a 5-way combo, which is that, like, just hitting ramps in order when you see these flashers up. Not in order, just hitting them while they're up. And you might see it show something like 5-way combo. So you gotta make at least a 5-way. Once you make it, that never gets erased. You have to conquer Mars, which is destroying all of the enemy ships. When you go to Mars and you have to hit 10 shots to take out Mars. You have to start total annihilation mode. That shot is so wrong on this. You have to get super jets, which also doesn't. You don't lose progress on that. See, that action there is completely wrong. You should not be hitting the right thing. Maybe you'll get to see total annihilation before I have to go. You also have to start the Martian attack multi-ball, which means you have to complete Martian. You have to actually complete that mode, which is it's a very drain-heavy mode.
The Brandenburger Tor is in danger.
You're gonna get a multi-ball. We might be back later to try out Thomas Chef. Or I might just watch the football game. It kind of depends how I feel like it can be. See if we can get the... See, again, that's the wrong action from the scoop. Because there was something on the Switch, I wasn't going to get credit for that. You get a quick saucer kill because you're in multi-ball. It doesn't do the animation, similar to Medieval Madness. And now the hardest shot, which we just got. Now you got to hit the left orbit to get the thing. There you go. And now all the jackpots are relight. It's not normally we would use this multi-ball to do the next ship, but we don't. The force field cannot go down in this mode. So all we can do is score points until we lose a ball. Feeding jets and getting multipliers is potentially a larger prize. And also getting strokes of luck, which are the 4 rollover targets on the in lanes and out lanes. See, these jackpots aren't really worth that much. We may actually get... We have Total Annihilation lit as well. See, there's the combo. So there's nothing else on. It's actually showing it to you. Oh, God. I was supposed to do that. Alright, ball 3. Let's go. Let's see if we can get 1 Total Annihilation. So on this one, although you see me doing the secret skill shot, it's way better for points to actually to get the... That is a really long message. Oh, that's my message. I'd like to see a Total Annihilation. It's one of my favorite modes. But we're probably not going to get it because I am doing bad. There you go. GG's. I'm going to go watch Jeopardy. Am I crazy or the balls seem heavy and they stop real quick in contact with the bumpers? This machine has a lot of action on those, on the slingshot stuff, so it feels right that the action's there. But the, I don't think so. I mean, the action, it's just me, like, the pathing with lanes, and it could just be wear on the machines that I played it in real life. There are not a lot of machines of this one. There's only, like, a few thousand around. Alright, might be back later, might not. If I don't see you, have a good night.